Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Matt and it's a pleasure to have you guys back on the channel today, and we have some awesome news that I wanted to go over with you guys, including a pretty good day for Shib. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Let's get right into it. So what we've been talking about here for a very long time, as I'm sure you guys are well aware, is of course Etoro, and this is one of the final exchanges, one of the final major exchanges that we've needed for Shiba Inu to make a listing on, and thankfully today that has changed. As you guys can see here, according to Etoro here on Twitter, it has finally been released. And you guys can see here, this is their little graphic here, landing on the moon and placing their Shib flag here. You guys can see they also listed some statements here from what a lot of people have said on Twitter, obviously, and this fella here bought another 10 million Shib, and absolutely awesome stuff, man. Absolutely awesome stuff. And a lot of people here, it looks like, are actually signing up for Etoro because of this. And all around, man, a very, very good day for fans of Shib. And what a lot of people, again, aren't, I think, realizing about these listings is, while even though it might not bring up 50% on one day, if Doge has another massive day, people will now have more ways, more means of purchasing Shib, which obviously, if Doge surged, 200%, Shib would also probably have a very, very nice day. And the more access you give people, the more ways they can split their money if they're not on, something like Binance or Gate.io or anything like that. If they're on maybe a more mainstream kind of platform, you're giving them an opportunity to dump their money into something else. You're forgetting that a lot of people who purchased Doge simply bought it because someone on CNBC told them to, and that happens a lot of the time. So you're giving people a lot more of an option here, especially people that might not be particularly into crypto or specific niche cryptos like this. You're giving people a lot more options here. So all around, this is fantastic news. As you guys can see here, when we take a look at the trading view as well, you guys can see this is the initial surge. You guys can see it here as well on the day. This little surge here around 11:39 a.m. You guys can see the announcement that it has been listed here on Etoro. It starts to skyrocket here, going from around 6.1 all the way up to at one point here 6.4, which is a pretty big gain on a day. Obviously, when we're in the decimals like this, it might not seem like that big of a deal when it goes up just a tiny bit like this, but for people who own millions and millions of Shib, it is a pretty big deal when it moves up even just a small amount like this. So all around, that is great. It is up 2.6% on the day. When we take a look here at Ethereum, which obviously it does follow very closely, Ethereum is up 1% as well. It is holding here above 2,300, which is wonderful. Like I said, with Ethereum, man, it really will be determining the future of a lot of these altcoins, and I'm really rooting for it, man. Like I said, I think Ethereum is generally one of the best cryptos out there to invest in. Definitely, it is a little bit more on the stable side compared to a lot of other altcoins, but I definitely do think it is a fine investment that still, in 5 years, I would say would be worth a lot more, in my personal opinion. Not a financial advisor, but in 5 years, I'd say Ethereum will be worth a pretty penny more than it is today. So, I'm not particularly worried when it goes down or up a little bit on the day. That's fine. I'm long into Ethereum, but I definitely don't want to watch this go below 2,000, because as you guys know, when that does, it leaves us feeling very disappointed with a lot of these altcoins. And, Shib is definitely one that suffers when Ethereum isn't doing too hot. So Shib right now here holding at 6.3 is absolutely fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, if you guys want to make a fantastic amount on a new platform to sign up for trading crypto and stocks, you guys will get 2 free stocks right now valued up to $2,300 if you guys use my Webull affiliate link down below in the description. You both get 2 free stocks. Obviously, you could trade that for crypto if you wanted to or whatnot. So it definitely is a great idea to sign up for Webull. Affiliate link down below in the description. With that being said, guys, let's take a look here at some areas of support and resistance, and of course some general good metrics here. So obviously, as you guys know, I'm always looking for a new support line for this, and as you guys obviously have seen, over the past month or so, we've seen some pretty dangerous areas, particularly over here, sitting here at 5.7 at one point, really being the support line here. This is very, very dangerous stuff, and you guys can see this here. This happened earlier in the month, and I don't like this. Like I said, we don't want to watch it down here. Right during this time, Ethereum was also at around 1,700, and those are really just the breaking points, man. Again, when you're down into the fives like this, you're creeping up on when Shib first really came to the mainstream and first started rising in price. I don't want to watch it there ever again. And thankfully, it had a very, very nice bit of momentum after that, which is wonderful. And after, as you guys can see, of course, it's had some ups and some downs for sure. But thankfully, it looks like at the very moment we're establishing a new support line somewhere around 6.1. Now, obviously, I can't confirm or deny that 100%. Obviously, we don't really know much about future behaviors here over the next coming days. But generally, if we were to draw a little support line here, I'd say 6.1 is a pretty stable conservative guess. And obviously, when it, has these little periods here of stagnation, which you guys can see, where it doesn't really move all that much, ideally, you want it to consolidate. You want to watch two horizontals form here, watch kind of bounce up and down, hit the top and the bottom, top and the bottom, top and the bottom, and hopefully after that, see a breakout. And thankfully, we did see that here. And obviously, the Etoro listing, of course, was extremely helpful, but from a fundamental standpoint here, it really was gearing up for this. And there are a lot of cryptos recently which have been kind of making this sort of formation here. And again, obviously, once Etoro, the listing comes out, it is able to break through. You're able to see a post-consolidation little breakout here, which is wonderful. And that is the goal for the future, man, to watch it have little breakouts like this. Now, if we take a look at the relative strength index, again, the idea here is not to watch this go above 70. So according to the relative strength index, it is guessing here that right during this time, it is somewhat overbought. And of course, as you guys can see, it is losing a little bit of that steam after the Etoro announcement. But I wouldn't be particularly worried about this. As long as it saves some of these gains, I think will be good. So the region that I'll be looking at here over the foreseeable future, over the next 24 to 36 hours, I'll be looking at this region, man. Will it be able to hold anywhere in this area? If so, that would be a benefit. If so, it would have, retained some of those gains that it made today after the Etoro listing. Now, obviously, I don't want to watch it charting candles down here, because then obviously it is, testing that support line again. It is testing that 6.1 support line, which I just hypothesized a little bit ago. It is testing that 6.1 line, which I don't obviously want to watch happen. And, with a period of good news like this, with this Etoro announcement, it should be able to hold itself higher than 6.1 on the day here, at least. If even over the next few days, if it loses a little bit, that's okay. But ideally, man, I want to watch it continue to go up from here and establish new lines of support. Now, if this Etoro announcement is as great as people seem to be thinking, if it is as excellent as I want it to be as well, it should be able to make some kind of new support line. Now, obviously, we don't have enough data on this. We don't have enough candles to be able to make that guess. But ideally, man, I mean, even with it losing a bit of steam, maybe 6.3, over the next 72 hours, maybe, if this 6.3 line could be where we're holding here, I don't know. Again, we don't have enough data on this really to support or deny this, but it would be my goal right now for the next few days to watch it hang out here above 6.3. Now, also, of course, on the day, the market cap is up a little bit, 2.29%, obviously, with the price. Trading volume here is up as well. A lot of buy volume in there, of course, because that Etoro announcement was also pretty big. And generally, man, I'm just so happy to finally see this happen, because I know a lot of people here have been, particularly waiting for Etoro to list this. A lot of people on Twitter were a little bit upset about that they took so long and whatnot, but I am definitely looking forward to watching this happen. And they also actually have a clearer understanding of the pricing in a regular 2-point decimal format. So Shib XM, that's kind of interesting. Shiba Inu in millions. So that's pretty interesting. I actually kind of like that. I haven't realized they did that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, man, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Again, Webull, link down below in the description, man. We both get 2 free stocks. Who can't love that? And the promotion currently only lasts until August. So you guys use my link down below. We both get some free stocks. So that being said, definitely let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this Webull announcement all around? Was this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know how you could see it as bad, but I definitely do think that most people could agree this was a pretty positive day for the future of SHIB. So thank you guys so much. My name is Matt. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.